Welcome. The main question about goth music. Personally, I think the title says enough, but let me talk about what I mean with that for a very short moment. It seems like there's something going on, and people are talking about goth music like it is something which has died a long time ago, you know? People, for example, on YouTube are talking about that there are no new goth bands, and that's also a reason why the gothic scene is kind of dying when it comes to music. Also on YouTube, a couple of people talk about like there are no new goth bands and stuff like that. Well, and I've been watching videos like that, and I'm like, you know, that's bullshit. Like, in my opinion. Hopefully this video, by the way, will not be too long. I'm also recording it with my phone. That's why the quality will probably not be as good as it is usual, but to be honest, I can't find my camera at the moment, so you have to deal with this at the moment. I personally know a list of new gothic bands, and I'm not talking about like metal or something like that. I'm talking about new wave, dark wave, death rock and Batcave, and bands in those kinds of directions, you know? So yeah, in my opinion, the main question about goth music is, do you have the interest in knowing new gothic bands? Like I said, I know a lot of newcomer bands, but they don't get attention, you know? People better stick to the old bands, the cult goth bands everyone knows, and they, like, in my opinion, most people don't even want to know new bands. They don't have the interest in learning about new bands and don't even want to look to new bands, you know? I mean, like I said, there are a lot of new bands, and to be fair, you just need to go on YouTube or Google or whatever, and you type in new gothic bands or something like that, or newcomer bands, and some of them already pop up. So I notice I'm already talking too much. My main question about goth music to you guys, to everyone who sees this, is: are you interested in seeing and listening to new gothish bands? Because if you do have the interest, I would like to make a couple of videos in the future about new bands that hardly anyone knows. You know, there are a lot of bands who try to make some work, but then after 5 years, still nobody really listened to them. And, you know, to be honest, I'm kind of a musician too, and if I don't know, spend a lot of time and effort in making songs, and, you know, nobody really seems to interest about them, not even 5 guys want to check it out or want to listen to it, you know, I would be frustrated too. I wouldn't really see a point in continuing my work, to be honest. That's just my opinion. So, like I said, do you want to know a couple of new goth bands? Yes or no? Just leave a comment. If you guys do, that's great. I will upload a couple of videos in the future talking about new goth bands. And if you don't, that's great too. I mean, everyone should have his own opinion. And if you're really not interested in new music, you know, that's great. Just stick to the old stuff. I mean, that's great too. So, like I said, just leave a comment. I hope you have a great day.